What is the value of a destination without a trail to get you there? What is the value of a natural place if its nature is no longer maintained? What can be learned from observation if there are no observers?
It is absolutely impossible to keep up with the maintenance that we really need to do. We do the best we can. We rely on volunteer groups to help us get our maintenance done.
We all know that our national parks are treasures. In its wisdom, our government of the people chose to protect these islands of nature for future generations. And it funds the basic stewardship, which allows people from all walks of life to enjoy them. However, when it comes to maintaining the trails that let us explore them, when it comes to reviving and maintaining their natural and delicate ecosystems, when it comes to gathering the data that lets us unlock our secrets, and when it comes to providing safety and service to all of us who seek renewal in these magnificent places, basic stewardship isn't enough. Not even close.
Late 2006, I think it was, when we had some major storms and flooding, we saw the devastation that had occurred, and then a few of us at work who were interested in hiking and used the trails decided that we needed to get together and do something to help.
Really felt like we needed to do something to give back to our state gem. We've built bridges, actually totally rerouted one section of the Wonderland Trail, and that was amazing to see what was and what we did, but then also the revegetation and making the what was look like it was never there.
If we're doing our job well, the average hiker is going to hike through the trail system and not know that we've done anything, and that is the experience that we want.
Citizen scientists provide essential data acquisition that allows park naturalists to better understand and protect native wildlife.
It always seems like, oh, we're so busy doing things and it's hard to set aside the time to volunteer, but you really do see the impact of it. Even just these trips where you actually can hand in your data and say, this is what we did, and it actually does matter for the park. We actually, Franklin and I got about this far from a marmot. We walked right up to him. Remember when we saw the marmot?
It is volunteers who perform needed trail maintenance and defend delicate native flora from invasive species.
I'm making a huge difference here, and all these flowers that we're picking now, they're gonna plant more flowers with the seeds, and it'll help make a better world.
When I get back from school, hey, how was your summer? Oh, went to church camp, how was yours? Oh, I was on this week-long service project on Mount Rainier doing trail work all day for 5 days. Oh, well, your summer's way cooler than mine. Yeah, it was.
Volunteers complement search and rescue professionals whose often dangerous work makes our visits safer. And they bring young people into the parks who may otherwise never get to enjoy the profound power of nature. So, with so many passionate and eager volunteers ready to roll up their sleeves, why are we asking for your support?
One thing people often don't realize is that volunteers aren't free. They do have supplies and housing, and then there is the staff time and the supervision and so forth that goes into working with volunteers. Now, that being said, the most important thing to say, and thanks to those who've supported our park through Washington's National Park Fund, is that we couldn't do it without their help. 3/4 of our budget comes from Washington's National Park Fund, and without our volunteers, we couldn't protect this park nor serve its visitors nearly as well as we can with the help of volunteers. So thanks.